Cancer, hey there, it's Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of September 21st through the 27th. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. You can click the bell notification icon for all if you want to be notified when I upload or go live. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, however, please smash that like button for me. And there is a PayPal me account linked in the description box below. If you do leave the channel a donation, thank you very much. I really appreciate everything, all support, financial or not financial. Any support is appreciated and not taken for granted. There's also an email address and a price list for personal readings. If you want to get a hold of me for that, feel free to do so. You may also share this on other platforms if you feel so inclined. All right, Cancer babies, let's get at it. The energy you bring to the connection you have in mind, this can be anywhere from single, wow, first of all, anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, okay? So the energy you're bringing is the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God, you guys, this is the sweetest stuff ever. The Six of Cups is in their energy, and the outcome is what, Ruby? Yeah, sounds like us right now. Oh, but the King of Cups for the overarching energy, I love it. Just kind of this really, let's just check it out. We can talk about the Pentacles and the Death card. We got some serious stuff going on. I can feel it. Some rebirths, some deaths, some juggling of, you know, the lessons we've learned is what I'm getting right now. Like the lessons we've learned and how to apply them. And then which, you know, sometimes we're thrown tests by the universe to see if we're ready for the blessings that they're about to give us. Or by God, and so I think that sometimes we're juggling, is this a test or is this the real thing? When you know, or which part is the test? So for instance, you know, I've always been very communicative, so if I have a crush on somebody, I just go for it. I'm just like, yep, I know holding back, just bloop, hi, my name is Melissa, what's your name? And I think that right now I'm holding myself back. Yeah, I have a crush, Cancer. I don't know if you guys have any. I usually don't, but I do right now. Big old crush. And but my usual approach is just to jump on that. And I'm really trying to not approach it that way because that has never worked for me. However, there's a part of me that's saying, well, that has never been the one either. And I think the person in my sights at this moment is. So I'm juggling. What's the test? That I do or don't? Am I supposed to reach out authentically? Or am I supposed to? I'm not reaching out. That's the reality. Is like, listen, I feel the universe has taught me a lesson many, many times over that it's okay to just let somebody come to you. Anyways, Cancer, this isn't about me, so I'm going to stop talking about it. But we do have the Hangman under here as well, and I think this is about some introspection we've gone through, some really trying to reflect on where we're at right this moment. Maybe sometimes when we're cruising along in our spiritual journey, we're growing, and then we stop for a moment and we get kind of stagnant and we don't even realize it. Or even that, like maybe we're doing all this growing so easily because you know, the universe has alleviated us from some of the obstacles, and then one gets thrown at us, an obstacle gets thrown at us, and we realize, okay, maybe we weren't just as far along as we think. So we went back inside for a little bit, trying to, you know, tie up all the loose ends. That's what I feel like. We got the King of Cups was my favorite. Well, I like all the kings, to be honest with you. I'm kind of into kings, but just really has plenty of emotion, but has learned how to really breathe when the emotions are hitting, because they hit him harder than any other king for sure. But he has learned how to breathe through them rather than react, and I think that's he's not spilling his cup of love all over the place. However, he's ready to give it to anybody who is worthy of it. Amen. The energy you bring into the connection is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a great, like, one of the best cards in the deck. Happy everything. This is abundance in all areas. This is, I would say, all the work you've put in through your entire life, Cancer, is coming to the rewards that you've kind of known were always going to be there. But we sometimes have days where we're so faithful, it's insane, it's almost embarrassing. And then some days we lose it. Like, are we crazy? I mean, to have this much faith, is this real? Is this, you know... So what I feel is that all the faith you've had is going to be proven right very shortly here. This energy you're bringing to the table. So I think that, again, if you're not already in this extreme abundance state, it's on the horizon. Getting to that state of mind you can do before there is physical abundance in your life. So meditating, really doing the work that we've seen here is how to get there. And but this is my favorite card. I really love it on this one, but I really love it on like the regular Rider-Waite. That sweet, cute little childlike innocence, love. It's kind of like, yeah, a kid loving a puppy or having a puppy for the first time. Although, please, parents, stop your child from squeezing its ears and stuff. But so yeah, not that kind of love. We're not talking about that kind of love. What kind of love this person is bringing is that make you feel at home and safe and secure kind of love. The kind that also that sweet like butterflies in your stomach kind of kissed your first crush kind of love. Oh my God, Becky, so cute, so sweet. It's just the energy between these two cards alone is just So the potential outcome here, guys, is thinking a little too much, which I get you. I feel it. We can't stay locked in our heads forever, and I think we're really trying to figure out what is our own and what is, the noise. So meditation helps with that. Really just getting into this space of you'll even maybe have visions or dreams of what's coming your way. If you can kind of shut out the humankind for a little while. And also your own brain, because we have overactive, what I like to say is like the ego that people talk about, that's just our human brain. And and all of its experiences, right? So, and how it's learned. These are very intricate little systems that we have here. So the human brain and how it's learned from its experiences to handle things, right? And then there's the soul. And I think so this one gets getting caught up in your ego and not, which of course, and we were talking about that. Oh no, I was talking about that with the Pisces. But anyways, maybe I was talking about that with you guys, balancing the ego and stuff. It is balance, and it's important to not let, completely let go of your humanness, but also to not let it run your life, because it is a big fat liar sometimes. The human brain. All right, so the inner knowing, if you can connect to your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, your intuition, higher self, is when you can shut this out. Okay. Oh wow. Happiness, strength, might be dealing with Leo. Might have lots of Leo in your chart like I do. And then the Six of Pentacles, which again, I don't love it on this Rider-Waite. It always just looks so poo-poo or whatever. I don't know what the right word is. I always say poo-poo. But it's like, get them people off their knees. And so when it shows up in our energy, it's like, I don't know what, we're looking for justice, I think. And we're not breadcrumbing nobody, and we ain't accepting breadcrumbs at this time. Doors closed to breadcrumbers. Wide open to anyone who is willing to put themselves out there, right? And let go of their ego a little bit. But anyways, you can't really find better energy than this, I think. The strength is having to maybe displayed strength. We've been through a lot, Cancers. We've been through a lot. We've talked about this every single week. Is like we don't get kind of the... It might be our own fault. We might just not know how to ask for help. We just like to give help. We don't like to ask for it. We don't want help. That's just the reality of it. Sometimes we need it though, and I think that is why we've had to display strength, is in situations where other people would ask for help, and they should. We will not. We will get through this alone, and we always make it, but it definitely doesn't come without obviously we've strengthened some muscles, but I think we've also created some damage in ourselves just from this very feeling like we have nobody. So, but I think we are getting through all of those cycles, and yeah, we got some serious happiness coming in, just our own energy field, and that's really going to allow us to give, the person that we have in our field that might be spying on us a little bit, and walking away from things that no longer serve them, stepping into their power so they can actually jump into this connection with us. So anyway, wow. So I literally lost what I was blabbering on about. But I think that our connection here is, I was just talking to Pisces. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of wholehearted energy, love, happiness, fulfillment, true, deep love. Like just wow, 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 wow. And the only thing I think that can stop us here is this. Okay, you guys, like, I was just telling Pisces that we can screw this up. We got to get in there. We got to get inside and make sure those last little loose ends are tied up. Okay, you guys, we got to get in there because I feel like the universe is about to hand us those gifts. We've always been faithful that we're coming. And I think that, yeah, if we don't know how to handle them, we can lose them. They'll come back, don't worry, but it's time. So let's get it together, babies. Cut off things that don't serve us. Walking away from things that don't serve us. Working on things that are sturdy. I think just really, this could be communication, some sort of offer, even maybe possibly an apology. This is the outcome of this connection though, so I'm wondering if there's been some tension. Like I said, when you come into a connection, even before you've met in the physical, right? Like when you feel an energy come into your realm, that is the one. It shakes your whole soul up. Like it stirs up things that you're like, what? I was so content. And content is never like really our, fulfilled is where you should have been, not content. So when the shakeup happens, I'm surprised there's not a tower in here. The shakeup will happen when you're feeling content because you maybe don't realize that there's more waiting for you. And then it stirs up a lot of stuff. Like, oh, am I ready? Like, panic ensues. And so this connection has been through some damn things separately. And I think just trying to, like, get that... I almost am thinking of turbulence when the plane takes off. It's like the initial takeoff for this connection is going to have a little turbulence. Right? And that's okay. Like, we can sit through the turbulence, and what's coming is this beautiful flight. Soaring above the clouds flight. Like this lovely cloud nine. Oh my God. I wasn't just making this up in my head. This kind of love is real. But we are ending out some cycles. I think, like I said, anyway, I keep thinking I have cards over here that aren't there, so that's funny. But ending a cycle of really just kind of the burdens we've put on ourselves, sort of like, again, due to like human conditioning and whatnot, we've dealt with some serious things, and I think releasing those things is hard because we're used to having those burdens, the weight of the world, if you will. But it's mandatory that we do that because we can't actually come into this connection that's in our field while holding on to burdens. So we really need to release them and do just really mindful, sending only love out so only love can come back, right? Because I know myself as a Cancer, I have had, I've been a very defensive person a lot of my life, and I think it's served me. I've had to protect myself in a lot of different situations. And it's gotten me to where I am today, so I'm grateful for it, but it is time to let that down if we care to come into these divine partnerships that the Creator is handing to us. Get through the turbulence without saying anything nasty, doing anything nasty, getting defensive, understanding that we're both feeling the turbulence, and that if we can both get past this turbulent point, this true deep love is what's on the other side. All right, let's pull you guys a Romance Angels. I just see like so much power in this connection. There's so much sweetness. Again, this is not a frivolous connection. This is something that has had to, both parties have had to go through some serious things. So that you can literally, truly and fully appreciate what you have with each other. Oh yeah. let's see here. We had a card fall, and it was unrequited love. This is literally what the point is that this has been all we've ever known, I think, is like, not that people didn't love us to the best of their ability. It's just that we've never come into contact with a partner who had the capability of loving as truly and as deeply as we do. And I think that's coming for us. So, you know, mind your little P's and Q's, do the work, and send out positive vibes. Handle the turbulence. Understand the turbulence is going to be there because it's like two of the most powerful energies trying to reconnect. And there's going to be some turbulence, and it's going to stir up some serious insecurities on both parts. But just send the other person so much love, because that's going to help with their insecurities, and in order for you guys to not kind of go back and forth stabbing at each other, it's really important to just love each other, you know, from afar. I love you guys so much. See you next week.